Hey, everybody. Welcome to Adam and Steve, not
Adam and Eve.
the podcast where we bite the apple. I mean, I sounded hoarse already, so this is people.
We're having issues with our voices
Right.
today.
We're sounding a little scratchy, so just letting you all know before you start saying, you found it like.
Like, bitch, well,
Anyways, we're back.
we're back at it.
How are you, Adam?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Doing all right. I'm just trying to get through the work week.
I know. It is a struggle. I mean, it really is.
It is. Why do we have to work?
I know. Well, I did buy lottery tickets, so...
So then you're going to give me all the money?
well, if I win, it's a lot. It's like
I
the Mega
forgot.
Million, I think, and it's a lot. So if I win, I got you.
Okay.
You heard it here. I actually would because it's a lot of money.
Okay.
Like you, I mean, what are you gonna do with all that?
I know.
You know?
Give it to me. I'm fine.
Well, I'm not gonna give it to you, but I will help you quit your job. You'll have enough money where you can go in and just tell everybody what you thought about them. You're like, everybody line up.
Yeah. F you.
Right.
No,
And I never liked you. Yeah, that would actually kind of be fun.
yeah, just, I mean,
Yeah.
there's some people I wouldn't do that to.
No, there are some people that I would not do that to, but there would be other
Like, you
people.
can stand over here.
Right. Right. If I call your name, take a step forward. I have some things to say to you. Yeah, could you imagine though?
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, it would be a glorious day to win the Mega Millions. So I really hope this happens for you.
I know. Actually, if I won, I think I would get more joy out of like calling like my mom or like certain people or friends and be like, hey, are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Because they would think you're lying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah.
they'd be like, that can't be true.
There's no way. But your life would just change this forever, so it's got to be crazy.
Yeah.
I know everybody says like, oh, the chances of you winning are so low, but like somebody has
Somebody
to win.
said, right. And my dad always said, if you don't play, you can't win.
Yep.
So there
boom.
you go. Right. So boom, there you go. I don't know. What else is going on with you?
I mean, we had a fun little weekend.
Oh my God, we did.
Yeah, it was a little unexpected.
Wait, what did we do on Friday night? Did we do anything?
Friday we went to Casita del Campo.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
Silver
right.
Lake. So for
That was
those of
fun.
you who haven't been in Silver Lake
Yeah.
area, it's a Mexican restaurant. It's really, really good.
And very, very gay friendly.
Yes.
Like they have rainbow flags up, and I think they used to have a drag show, which hopefully will start again, at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good food, great margaritas.
Oh, yeah.
Good Mexican food.
I know we've gone there a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have a really good patio area. Now that the weather is getting nicer, it's
Yeah.
kind of like you're not freezing outside anymore, like, at night. I'd forgotten about that Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday we went to the pool party.
Ooh, that was wild.
Yeah.
Like,
It was an interesting time, but a fun time.
it was a fun time, but it's just so funny because a friend of ours, Drew, was like, if you've been to the house, you'll remember. Because he's like, it's kind of like this jungle vibe. And we thought, have we been there? And I said, I don't think so. You kind of thought we had been there.
Yeah, I thought maybe, but we definitely had never been there before. Because it was just like one of those like, wow, this is a place, and it's like this random house that has this theme to it. It's just like how it's decorated, the outdoor, the patio pool,
It was all that
backyard area.
stonework and woodwork.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I can't even explain.
Lots of trees, very
Yeah.
private, but in the middle of a residential neighborhood.
Right.
in
And it
the
was on a
valley.
corner. And so, like, if you didn't know the house was there, you wouldn't know because it was like overgrown, like foliage.
Yeah,
It was very
it
odd.
was interesting.
Like, if you were having a grinder hookup and you drove up to that house, you would be,
You'd be like, where do I get in?
right. And you would be like, no, because I may not come out.
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah.
was very interesting.
It was fun though.
It
was
was-
a good time.
It was, I mean, I wish that I could give a visual to people because it's really hard to explain like the decor of this house because you were really like in the jungle. There were like tiki torches, which I thought was going to catch on fire at one point.
Yeah, I swear I saw a leaf burning. And I kept telling people, I'm like, I'm looking over there because when this all starts on fire and everybody is all trying to get through the same door, I'm going to be the first one out because I was watching.
Yeah, and then it was like, yeah, and it was like not only that, but like there was like a spiral staircase that went up, and like on the roof there was like this
Kind of like a treehouse type deal, like patio, balcony.
with
thing.
a DJ up there. And there was a whole lot of people that ended up at this party. Like the boys were having a good time.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah.
And then there was like this, oh God, I can't even explain it. But there was like this like pathway that you could like walk on the side, but it was like a whole row of like bird cages, like exotic birds.
Oh yeah, the birds, and there was like ducks in there too, and
It was
yeah,
crazy.
it was interesting.
Yeah, it was
That's
so
a little bad for them, but
Yeah. One of our friends was like, we should go free the birds.
no,
Tom.
I was thinking the same thing.
He was like, bird people are crazy. Oh, it was funny. I mean, it was really fun. I mean, like it was a good time.
It was a good time. It was a much needed good time.
It was dancing, having a good old time. People were frolicking in the pool.
Yeah.
You know, when the boys were like doing their go dancing and nobody was paid to go dance, you know?
And I think that's what was also fun about it, though, is like, you know, being vaccinated now, it's just,
Right.
you can kind of let your guard down a little bit more and just feel more comfortable, you know, and have a good time. You know, it's been a while. So
I know. Speaking of that, like this past week or so, last week, was it last week? They released in California where you can walk outside without a mask if you're fully vaccinated. So I actually did. It was last week. I actually walked to the store on my lunch break to go get some stuff, and I walked out. I felt kind of guilty at first.
I know it's weird. It was a weird feeling at first.
Yeah, I felt a
I
little
actually
guilty.
kind of forgot at first. I just was wearing it. I'm like, oh wait, I technically don't have to wear this outside anymore.
Yeah.
And so obviously now I won't because I've always said wearing it outside, it was a weird concept to me. But like, yeah, no, we don't have to.
But I walked out today and I felt free not wearing it. But the thing is, you always have to remember to take it because you still have to wear it inside places and stuff in stores, which is fine, whatever. But it just feels nice to actually be able to walk down the street and not have to put it on if you're vaccinated. So I like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm ready.
I know. I feel like I always talk to my family back home, and they're always like, "Are you guys still like locked down? Are you still this?" And I always forget that other places opened up things earlier
Texas
than
took
us.
the mask mandate off a long time ago.
Yeah.
So.
And it's like now it's starting to happen though. Like restaurants are like able to increase their capacity and do the indoor dining, and you know. It's just things are feeling a little bit more normal again, even though we're not fully there. But it's a good feeling, especially because our cases are so low now. So.
Yeah, and we were really high.
We had 0 deaths in the past 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, which is great because we were high here in California. So you know, I know it was a little strict on us, but you know, I guess it worked. So there you go. You know, I mean, we did what we needed to do, or we tried. You know,
to the best of our ability.
To the best of our ability, we really tried to do what we had to do. I mean, everybody, I feel like on some level didn't 100% follow the rules, you know, because, you know, you're just human and we do things. Yeah, but that was fun. And then the party was fun. And then on Sunday.
Yeah, we did a brunch.
A brunch.
We went to High Tops.
No, we went to beaches.
No, beaches. Yes.
Beaches, which we never go to.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We always go to High Tops.
I know.
Beaches. So for people who haven't gone, because I didn't used to go. We didn't used to go really.
No,
ever.
I'd only been in beaches a few times.
Yeah.
For base camp used to have like meets, like, you know, little gatherings there and stuff. And I had been in there before a little bit, but not really.
Yeah, because it was a smaller bar.
Yeah.
But now they have all the outdoor seating and stuff like that.
It's cute.
It was cute.
It's cute. And it's very it's Cuban themed. So all the food's Cuban themed. But it's cute. I was like, okay.
Okay, beaches.
I see you beaches.
I see you beaches over there.
I see you beaches. I'll be back. They had some good nachos.
You and your damn nachos.
I know. That's my thing. Yeah, no, that was cute. And then, of course, we ended up going to chapel after that. And
there's some go-go's dancing now. So we got to sit at a table and watch them dance.
At least there's something to see.
And remember that girl? She was like really, really good.
Oh yeah, we
Was
met
it
this
the
girl.
white girl?
Yeah, this go-go dancer. She was really good. I forget her name.
I can't remember.
I
her
think we
name
started
either.
following her on Instagram.
Yeah, I
have to go
messaged her.
look.
I messaged her that night. I'm like, you were so good. It was
I
like
want her
probably
to
a
come
little
over
drunk,
and
but-
I know, but I want her to be on the podcast because like she said she would. And
I know. I always think it's really interesting when there's like a really good girl go-go dancer
I know.
in West Hollywood.
well, it's also interesting when it's interesting when she is dancing in one of the clubs that's predominantly guys and the guys are into her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because normally we're just looking at the muscle boys, but sometimes those girls just get up there and wear it out.
Yeah.
And then the guys are like, you know, because I think she probably got more tips than the guys
Oh,
did.
I definitely think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
We tipped her.
no offense to the guys, yeah, but she was just working it.
She
was
was
having a
working it.
time. She was like just having a bomb ass time up
She
there.
was really good. Yeah.
So,
So I was here for that. But anyways, other than that, I haven't been doing anything, watching TV. I cut my cable because they were getting on my nerves. But I did pick up some couple of other services and streaming services. So I just been watching a lot of crap.
well, I finally watched Insecure. I don't think I said that on the last episode, but
So good.
I've never watched it. It's been 4 seasons now, and I've just got around to watching it. And because I'm the slowest person ever with watching TV shows,
But it was worth it, wasn't it?
so good, so good.
Yep.
For those of you who haven't seen it, Insecure on HBO.
It's so good.
HBO
Yeah.
Max, whatever.
It just sucks you in. The guys are hot. Everything like you love LA.
Yeah,
It's
based
just-
in LA. I loved that. It was
Yeah.
really, really cool. They filmed it well, and music's good.
It's always cool to watch a show that takes place in LA because you're familiar with a lot of the places. And then when you aren't, you're like, well, why don't I know about that place? Or I should go to that place.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it always makes it look really cool. Though,
yeah. I agree.
You know, especially when you watch some of those real estate shows,
Yeah,
you know.
you're like, oh yeah, I live right there.
Yeah, but then it's also a reminder of the millions of dollars of homes that you can't
Yeah. Oh,
afford. So-
actually, I live at the bottom of the hill.
You're like, I am below sunset.
yeah. And below, I'm a peasant compared
Right,
to these
exactly.
people.
I'm not above sunset in any means. So,
Right. I did live above Sunset once, but
You
it was
did.
barely. But I mean, it was like
but
a
you
block
could still
above.
say you lived above sunset.
It was a cool location, though.
Yeah, I've never lived above sunset.
Right?
So there's that.
Yeah.
I don't know what else is happening.
Not much. I mean, I think today we're gonna kind of like we're excited about Pride season.
I know. So we're like officially in Pride season.
Yeah. it's-
right.
I mean, last year we thought we were gonna be,
We really. Oh my.
but COVID snatched that
She
right
got
away
us
from us.
So
We're
good.
like, oh, it's summer. It's about to be Pride. We're gonna do all
We're
this
like-
stuff.
We were buying tickets. We were like, we're going to let the girls have it.
Yes.
It didn't
I
happen.
know. We did buy Pride tickets last year for the parties.
Yeah, we did.
and I still don't understand whatever happened. Like we need to figure out.
Well,
this
they
year.
said they were going to be redeemable for an upcoming party this year. We have not heard anything. You know, that's really funny though, because today we actually all bought a ticket to, I guess this party Reload is coming back, and it's Reload and Masterbeat.
Yeah.
And Masterbeat's who we bought the ticket through. So I'm like, shouldn't y'all be giving this to us for free?
They're like, oh, they probably forgot about that.
They're like, no, bitch, we didn't.
No, but if they do have any type of Pride events this year, which I don't know
I'm not sure.
if they're going. I mean, I know LA is doing a Pride,
They said they're doing Pride.
but it'll probably be outdoors. You know, the events
Yeah.
that we go to, if we do go to parties and stuff, they're usually indoors.
But Pride is in June.
I know.
So
But so like I keep hearing that like the LA date for things that are supposed to be back to normal is by like June 15th. I don't know. This
but
must have
I
been
think that's
said.
the weekend of Pride, isn't it?
So the Pride is June 11th through the 13th.
Oh, that would really suck if it opened right after that.
So it was, but
Like,
it says
wah,
like if you
wah.
look on like their website, it says that they're still doing it that weekend, the Pride weekend. I just don't know about the parties, but
I wonder who all the special guests will when they release it. I haven't looked on their website, so maybe they have released some people, but I don't know.
yeah, I looked. There's still not
Putting
a
it
lot
together.
not a lot of info.
Well, that'll be, I mean, I am looking forward to doing some events. Like, that'll be great. We did buy a ticket today, like I said, to like a party, which sold out super fast.
In like 40 minutes or 45
By the
minutes.
way, the kids are ready.
They're ready. Someone sent it to me. I was like, oh yeah, I'll buy a ticket, you know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden our other friend tried to buy it and it was sold out. So.
I got it right before he did, so I was probably the last person. I got it.
She snatched your ticket, bitch.
Snatched your ticket up, girl. Sorry about it, but not really. Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm looking forward to like doing like not only Pride stuff this summer because I am gonna go see my family like next week or so. Yeah, sure. It's been too long.
Yeah,
it's been too long.
Everything got fucked.
I know, but now I feel comfortable, traveling, and my family's vaccinated, and well, they're in Texas. I mean, Texas has been open for the most part, but I just wanted to make sure that they were like vaccinated and stuff like that before I went. So I'm gonna go see my family and friends, and plus I kind of wanted to do it before I start like traveling and partying, and I just wouldn't feel right.
Yeah. You've been traveling all these other places and you haven't seen your family in a couple of years.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Right. It's like, but I'm going to a party or I'm going to a Pride. Because like if San Diego has Pride, which is usually what, July?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun when we went last time.
We usually always do San Diego Pride. It's a good time.
It really is a good time.
Yeah.
So I'd like to do that again.
I know some of our friends sent us some stuff for San Francisco.
That's right.
I feel like that's pretty soon. It's usually the first one. I believe that's in the beginning of June.
Probably. Yeah, I think you're right.
I just don't know for me if it's like realistic, but I'd have to look into it more, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, it may not be realistic, but
just like a quick weekend. I don't know about like taking time off, but
yeah. And we also have not been to San Francisco since we went to Folsom some years ago. Folsom Street Fair.
When I was,
oh my God,
my whole world changed.
It was so funny. So Adam, like story time. I guess I can't use that chime anymore. I'll have to find something else for story time. So Adam was like, I want to go to San Francisco. I've never been to San Francisco. And I said, okay. So he finds like this deal of like really cheap tickets to go to San Francisco. So I said, well, let's check and see if something's happening, like one of the weekends that we can fly for this price. And it just so happens that Folsom Street Fair was happening. And I hadn't been. I don't think any of us had been at that time. And so we were like, okay, let's just, go during that time. So we went and we didn't do any of the parties. If I went again, I'd probably do the parties because everybody says the parties are really, really fun, but they were sold out. But we did do some bars, but we did the street fair and it was hilarious to see Adam's face because
I was like pretty new to the scene at the time too. Like I hadn't been in LA for super long.
Right.
I had just probably only been out for like a year or two.
Yeah. And although I hadn't been, I kind of knew what to expect, but Adam didn't.
I just didn't know. I just thought it was just going to be a bunch of like leather like harnesses and stuff, but it was a lot of things, you know what? And people are into that. That's totally cool. It was just like a little like eye opening for me at the time. Now it's like I'd probably go and like it wouldn't really like seem like that big of a deal anymore. But at the time, it was.
Some of it was a lot. I mean, people were just walking around naked. Yeah. There were people in baby diapers and pools and
walking other people like they're their dog and
people getting whipped,
peeing on each other.
It was just like all out there.
Like. It was. But you know what?
But like we tried. We put our harnesses on.
I mean, I probably just looked like a fool.
I think we all did. We tried to participate because what it is like that fair now is like a lot of people participate, but there's a lot of looky loos, like my mom says, looky loos, and so you try to.
It's very mixed.
It is.
It's not even just gay guys. I mean, it's just very. Mix. There's a lot of women and a lot of boobs and ass and
everything. Although I could do without the like kind of raunch people just like standing there jacking off on the street.
Yeah, that was a little awkward. And then there's like someone walking by with their kids.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, what? Why would you bring your kid to this?
Or somebody's like jerking off, or somebody's just giving them a head right there. You're just like,
I don't know.
Maybe you shouldn't bring your kids to this. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you should for later on in life. I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe expose them early. I don't.
Yeah. So we probably won't go to Folsom this year. Is what we're saying, right?
Yeah. I mean, well,
I don't even know when it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it might have passed. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I mean, when it would have been, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But-
I mean, I want to do LA Pride for sure. I hope that happens in some capacity. And then typically we end up having, what's the one downtown?
Oh, the Proud Festival.
Yeah.
But that's usually like towards the end of the summer.
Right.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll happen. Hopefully we get some Summer Tramp in there.
Some Summer Tramp, yeah, for sure.
Summer Tramp is fun. It's like on Skid Row though, but it's fun.
No, leave it to the gays to go find a venue in the shittiest part of LA.
I know, and it freaks me out every single time we go. Like, I cannot get over the tent cities when I see them. Like, it just blows my mind that, like, it's like rows and rows of people living in tents. And I don't know, it just
My
plays
parents
too
would
much
probably
with my
think
emotions.
I'm crazy if they knew that I was going and like partying down there.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. That's why it's best to Uber there, because you can get dropped off right at the front. You
Yeah.
don't have to, like,
You know,
walk
walk
anywhere.
down some few blocks,
Yeah.
you know, with, and it's like, I feel bad,
Me
but
too.
you know, there's just a lot of mental illness and you just don't really know
Yeah.
how safe you
Yeah,
are. You know?
exactly. Or people just harden the look. Yeah, it
Yeah.
just mind fucks me every single time I see that. But what else is happening during Pride? Like, or this summer, but it's mostly like Pride events, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of prides. What would be really cool to do during the week of July 4th is the Provincetown.
I have never been.
I know, me neither, and I've always wanted to go. I've like the Fire Island,
Yeah,
and
all
do
that stuff.
Yeah, it would be really cool. I just don't know if it's feasible because we also want to do market days. Which
I know,
is like
that's
a
in
big thing in
August.
August. So I feel like this is the problem. I can already see it happening because I keep getting text messages for things. Everybody is ready.
Everybody is beyond ready.
Everybody is ready. And it's like almost overwhelming because we haven't done like that many things over the past year. So it's like, I don't know, what are we going to do? Like, we can't do all of these things, but I like want to do them. But are we going to actually be able to do them? Like, I don't
Well,
you
that's
know.
the thing. I feel like we need to sit in front of our calendars with like what events we want to do, what events that you can do, because you know we work. You know
have
we have a
jobs.
life. We have to pay for bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like you have to be like realistic about it, but you're right. Everybody is like totally ready to just let loose and be wild, and I'm ready too. So I'm not
Same.
judging nobody.
I know. I want to take some time and do some stuff and travel, and
Yeah.
I would love to go to Puerto Vallarta at some point as well, and
Yeah.
get a trip in there.
Just to like be free and have fun. It doesn't even have to just be partying. I just want to do things.
Yeah,
I just
I
want to
mean,
be around.
Go to Europe again. I don't know. Like it's just like so many things I want to do, but we got to pick and choose.
Yeah, we do. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely want to do market days.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to start looking. I think that's the first weekend of August.
Yes.
So we're going to have to start looking
like that.
into that.
I think we should just look into it and do it. Yeah.
I told my boss I was doing it.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to plan that sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't know what else. Like,
I think it's gonna go by so fast.
it is.
Just all of a sudden, the summer is gonna be like we've done.
Oh, it's going to fly by.
So many things.
Because in like
if we're
Palm
able to.
Springs Pride is like
That's
late.
November.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like late. So
I wonder. Oh, the only other thing that it's not Pride, but Halloweeny.
I can't wait for Halloween.
Yeah, it's.
I love Halloween.
I know you do.
I really do.
You always go
I
all out with your costumes. I'm
love
like, I'm
Halloween.
gonna be a military man or an army man. Military man, like without.
Right. Well, that's why like it was so funny because when I lived in Texas, like in San Antonio, my friends, they didn't really like to dress up for Halloween. Like it's a thing, but not a thing like here. So when I moved to LA and it was a thing, I was like, oh my God, I'm actually somewhere where people really love Halloween. Like people go all out, not just gay people. Everybody just goes all out for Halloween here. So it's really fun.
I know. I'm hoping we can do, the WeHo Halloween.
We
everything
have to be
by
able
then.
to
Yeah, I think so.
in October.
Yeah.
Like if we can't, it's just not going to be cute.
Mm-hmm.
I do love Halloween, so that's something that I'll be looking forward to, and maybe starting to be able to cruise again on the actual ships. I don't mean like cruise, parks.
Steven's ready to go cruising.
Ready to go cruising at the
in
parks or
Plumber Park.
Right? Can you imagine? Yeah, Plumber Park. Oh no, that's where like all the old Russian people hang and play their games and stuff. I'll cruise at the tennis courts or something in Plumber Park, right by your house. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
I'm just looking forward to like.
I think we're just looking forward to having a good time, and we wanted to tell everybody about it. So.
I know. So what we will do is give everybody like a recap after every time we do something.
You're gonna have to hear about all the fun we had.
I know all the things. I don't know. We don't tell you all the things because
You got to be a little reserved.
yeah, you don't really need to know.
We are still professional.
No, right? So, I mean, sometimes people disappear and you don't see them from certain parties. I'm not going to mention anybody's name on this one, but it did happen at this past party. I will say is that it was not Adam or Steve. That's all I'm saying. But we were with a lot of people. So,
We were, yeah.
You know, that party still had. I just can't get over.
It was interesting. Fun.
I just want to know what goes through somebody's head. Like, how do you come up with that decor? It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was really interesting.
But it was cool at night, like, because we stayed.
Super cool.
Like, they had all of their forestry
Yeah.
lit up pretty cool, and
Yeah.
the bar area lit up, and it was a cool vibe.
Yeah.
You know,
I bet you when it's like, when they're, you
a hell of a lot more than I got.
That's what I'm saying. But I bet you would like when whoever lives there is just there and it's not like a party, but it's just like a regular, like really nice day. It's probably super cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like relaxing and yeah.
And
I
the
liked
pool's
it.
heated and yeah, I bet it's like really, really cool.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, it just blew my mind though. I was like, we're in the middle of like the valley somewhere.
And a neighbor, like in literally a subdivision.
Yeah.
Just.
Like, well, you had to wait like 30
I know
minutes to get
it's
an
so
Uber.
hard to explain without like
It is.
But
Anyways.
Well, that is what we are hopefully planning on doing for prides and events and things, and probably more than that.
If
but
you have suggestions, please send them our way.
please invite us to wherever your pride is and let us stay with you.
Well, maybe, I know, right? Because I was going to say, well, it depends on where your pride is. Because I don't know. There's some that I see that I'm like, oh, they have a pride? I didn't know that they
I
had a pride.
know. I feel like everybody has prides now.
I know. You know what? It's so funny. Like even like San Antonio, like the way their prides are now, it's just like so different than like when I lived there and we were all scared to go because like the TV cameras were out and we weren't out, you know. But now I'm like, nobody cares. And it's like a big old event there,
Yeah.
parades and stuff. So it's kind of cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
We're going to take over the world.
That's the plan.
All right. Well, I guess it is time to move on to our final segment.
There you go. Ma'am, what do you think?
All right, so Steven has been hogging the cards for me the last few
Oh,
episodes,
okay.
so I think it's time for me to pick the card.
Okay, then.
Okay, so that was my drum roll, but my tongue
okay.
didn't.
I'll just have
do
to
the
get you a
noise.
sound effect for that.
My tongue did not do what I wanted it to. I hope we haven't had this one before, but ma'am, what do you think about having sex on your lunch break?
I have done that.
I am not surprised.
I have done that. I mean, come on, who hasn't done that?
Well, okay.
Isn't that what they call afternoon delight? There's a whole song about it.
I mean, okay, so is this like pre-pandemic or like well, I guess you shouldn't technically be having sex during a pandemic.
I mean, I have a lunch break. Oh, that's true, but both.
I guess I should say, is this when you're working from home or not working from home?
I mean, both. I have a lunch break on both.
I just don't have. You live close to your work, so like I've never been able to really do that during. I mean, I'm 45 minutes away, maybe.
Yeah, but if
Yeah, the car.
but you could. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like if you met somebody that lived close to your work, you could pop over to their house.
I mean, that's like a whole lot. Like I feel like I'd have to be on Grindr while I'm at work, and like that's like a whole.
I mean, things happen. You may not.
I mean, I don't work in a field where there's like a lot of gays around me like often, so
Right.
it would be very interesting.
Well,
if that
I'm just
happened.
saying, like I typically don't
Yeah.
go on Grindr while I'm at work.
Yeah.
Well, especially when I was working in an office, I didn't go on Grindr because there's a lot of people in a lot too.
Yeah.
But,
you don't really want people seeing you on there.
Right. But every now and then, you know how like sometimes you're not on and somebody will message you and you go in to check your message and then, you know, things progress. So I've done it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And sometimes you just need like that little break to get you through the rest of the day.
Just get you a second wind after that.
Right. I haven't done it a lot. I'm just saying, yeah, I've done it, you know. Well, what do you think about it? Have you done it? You've been real quiet.
I actually, sorry, let me clear my throat for this.
You're trying to stall for time.
I feel like I have only done it when I've worked from home, and it has probably only been like once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easier when you work from home.
Yeah. I was like, oh, well, I'm here, and you can
Exactly.
just come over.
You're like right around the corner or
like,
next
go
door.
get back to work, so that's got to be quick. You know?
I mean, that is kind of good because then
Yeah.
nobody can linger.
Yeah, you don't have to like.
Right. You're like,
somebody
well,
cling
I
on
have to
you.
get up early in the morning. So.
It's time for you to leave.
Right. So you don't have to go through all that awkwardness of like, well, I would let you spend the night, but, you know.
No, it's just like, well, I have to get back to work now.
Right. You're like, I have a Zoom meeting that I have to go to.
Your hair is all, well, maybe not
Don't
your
turn
hair.
your camera on. You're like, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what we think.
that's what we think. There you have it.
Yep. Well, thank you guys for listening as always. And please follow us at Adam and Steve Podcast, or you can follow me at Adman2005 or Steven.
Add Green Eye Steve.
And thank you for listening again. Remember that God made Adam and Eve, but he also made
Adam and Steve.
any problems?
Pray about it.